What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds. Their next opponent is one of my big boys. It's the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. This should be really good. This should really put these X9s to the test. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are back in the Gauntlet Series for the ATH-TWX9s. Like I said in other videos, we're just going to refer to them as the X9s. They're going up against the Momentum 3s. In this one again, like I said, one of my big boy earbuds. So this should be good. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's start with price and specs. We'll lead off with the Momentum 3s. They come in at $249.99. You can get these on Momentum Sennheiser website as well as Amazon. With the holidays, you may be able to get a sale deal on these guys. As far as Bluetooth version, they come in at Bluetooth 5.2. The codec support. They support AAC, SBC, aptX, and aptX adaptive. As far as battery life, excuse me, I jumped ahead of myself. You can get up to 7 hours of battery life on the earbuds on a single charge. That's with up to 28 hours of playback time when you include the case. The case does support quick charge, 10 minutes to get you an hour of playback time, and the case is also supports wireless charging. Okay, as far as active noise canceling, they do have a hybrid adaptive ANC system in the earbuds, which is really good in my opinion. Some of the best I've had in my lineup, definitely up there. As far as water resistance, they are rated at IPX4, so you can get these sweat. You can go to the gym, get caught in the rain with a little bit, you'll be fine. As far as fast pairing, special features. I got ahead of myself again. There is no fast pairing support that I've noticed. I don't know if that's going to come in the future update, but as of right now, there is no fast pairing support. But they do offer multi-point pairing and connectivity. With that update just went through recently. I do have a video when we do the walkthrough on it. So those are very cool. All right. So now what we're gonna do is switch on over to the X9s. They come in at 300 bucks, 299 to be exact. You can get these on Audio-Technica's website as well as Amazon. They come with Bluetooth 5.2. As far as codec support, they also support AAC, SBC, aptX, and aptX adaptive. I'm sorry, and also Snapdragon sounds, so they're a little future forward in that respect. As far as battery life, with the earbuds, you can get up to approximately 6 hours on the buds on a single charge. When you add the case, you can get up to an additional 18 and a half hours. So you got some pretty good battery time with these. The case does support wireless charging. However, there is no mention or there is currently no support for quick charge on the earbuds as far as the case goes. Like I said before in videos, if I come across it in any type of documentation or anything like that, I will leave that in the description below, and then reference that if I do any other challenges when I do any other challenges with these earbuds. All right, moving on. As far as active noise canceling, they do have the ANC adaptive ANC technology inside the earbuds, which is it's okay. It's okay. As far as special features, they do offer multi-point pairing and connecting. They also have an antibacterial sterilization system within the case. So when you put the earbuds in, they they go ahead and sterilize them, get it, make them bacteria free, so they're fresh when you pull them right back out. Okay, again, two very feature packed earbuds. Let's continue. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. We're going to take a look at their form factors here. Obviously, you can tell two very different styles. You've got the stem style with the X9, and you got your more conventional in-ear style with the Momentum 3s. We're gonna go ahead and switch off. We're gonna take a look at the Momentum 3s first. As you can see, uh, they went with the more squared shape, kind of like the CX Plus and the CX versions of their of earbuds that they offer. They got away from the round earbud, which I thought was very comfortable with the Momentums and Momentum 2s. But I do like this more compact style. Very nicely done. Very discreet. Really, I should spring and just get the ones with the space gray. I really do like them. But I had to settle for the black because they weren't available when I first purchased these. Again, very nice. It's very comfortable in the ear. Very elegant. Very good for all day usage. Let's go ahead and switch over to the X9s. As you can see, and pencil style or stem style earbud, just nice and short. I've also another discreet earbud. They're not too much bigger. Let me see. Height wise, what do you think? They're a little bit longer with the stem and everything. Yeah, they look a little bit longer, but still another discreet earbud style. I do like the I I done activated something in one of these earbuds. Uh, I do like the I call it the dark bronze with the matte black. I like that contrast. Very very stylish looking earbud, and okay, and very comfortable, very light. I think the X9s are a little bit lighter than the Momentum 3s, mainly because of how spread out their weight is with the stem style. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna pop these back in real fast. We'll go ahead and show pictures of how they look in the air. Let me grab my phone. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let me grab my stylus slash pointer. Here we are. Okay. This is a look at let me zoom in a little bit further for you so you can get a better look. The Momentum 3s in air, as you can see, it takes up all, all the air well, and you get a good secure fit inside the air canal. Very comfortable. This also helps with noise canceling because you're getting a complete seal off. However, I have not experienced any type of issue with pressure in the ear canal or any ear fatigue in the ear well with having these earbuds in long term. Very comfortable earbuds, and as you can see, they're very discreet in the ear, so they're not really sticking out where people can notice it unless they're right up on you or anything like that. So they're very discreet earbud. So we'll go ahead and switch over and take a look. All right, here we go. As you can see, again, with the X9s here, doesn't take up a lot of the ear canal. But then, of course, you got the stem here, and it's really, really short. Just a very nice, comfortable fit. I still get good seal for noise canceling and as well as my audio. So just having them sit in your ear like that is it's very very comfortable in ear. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and go get these guys paired up. We're gonna walk through the apps. We're gonna start off with the Momentum 3s. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. As you can see, we've got the Momentum 3s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. All right, we're connected. All right, let me grab my stylus slash pointer again. All right, as you can see here, you got a picture of the earbuds, the name of the earbuds. You've got your Bluetooth icon here showing connected on the left, on the right. You got picture of the earbud and their battery percentage, as well as a picture of the case and its battery percentage. All right, moving down, of course, you got your connection manager management section. If you click on that, it'll tell you the list of all the devices you have the earbuds paired to and the two that you have them connected to. Now with the latest update, with the Momentum 3s, they did offer, excuse me, the multi-point pairing and connecting, so you can connect to two devices at once. As you can see, I'm connected to the phone as well as my Tab S8 Ultra. Okay, and of course, you can delete any devices you want from here with the button below. All right. Moving on, you have your equalizer. You tap on here, you got a 3-band equalizer you can customize yourself, or you got some presets that you can choose from. As far as neutral, rock, pop, dance, hip hop, and classical. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put these guys at 0 because we're going to go ahead and set that. Let me see if I got a preset. No, I don't. All right, so we're gonna save this one. We're gonna create it. We're gonna call it test. Let's go ahead and back that up real quick. Oops, I forgot the E. All right. So now we gotta save this test. So we'll go in. It's gonna be a strictly driver test there. All right. Moving on, you got your sound check. If you click on that, this is where if you create a sound profile, you'll do like 3 different tests, and based on those 3, they create your own preset here, and you can go ahead and use that as opposed to using the equalizer if you like. All right, and then moving on down, you have your transparency mode where you can turn it off, you can turn it on with music or pause the music, basically, and then you can tell exactly how strong you want your transparency, how strong you want your ambient sound to come through. You can use this slider, move it all the way down to low or high, medium. Also, same thing with pause the music. Basically, what happens is when you pause the music, it goes into transparency mode so you can hear everything. I use it with music, so just in case I want to hear everything that's on my audio as well. All right, no curves moving down. You got your A and C. Right now, I have it turned on. You got anti-wind. You can switch it to that, but you see, notice how I switched it. It turned off the transparency mode. You go back in, it switched over. Now I'm back to just regular, excuse me, regular ANC. I do like that option. And then here you have your sound zones, which basically you can set up different zones. Say like you're at the laundromat, you're at library, at work, home. You can set up however you want your different set of presets for how you want your noise canceling or your transparency mode, how you want those react based on where you are. It's a very cool feature in there. I like that. Then of course you got your touch control options here where you can go ahead and customize for the left and right earbud, and you can do single tap, double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold. So you can go ahead and manipulate those or set them up however you like. Then of course you can just turn them off all together with the toggle down here in case you don't want to use that at all. Then okay, now as you can see at the bottom, we're in the device. Let's go ahead and switch to settings. Here you can check for your firmware update. Then on the device, you can turn it to high res mode. You can turn that off and on if you want. That's a new feature also that they added with the latest update. I have that turned on, so if I want, it will. If I'm able to use aptX and all that stuff, I can use it. You got your smart pause, so basically when you take the earbud out, all your audio pauses, you put it back in and resumes. I always have that turned on. The the auto accept call, I always turn that off because I don't want it to automatically pick up my phone calls. Then you have your auto power off. I have mine set to 15 minutes. You can go up to as high as an hour or never at all. So basically, if the earbuds are sitting there like this for 15 minutes, they'll turn off to say battery life. Now I've got my tone and voice prompts. I have that set to English. And of codec, this option here will switch based on the audio that you're playing. Right now, there is no audio, so there is no codec selected. Of course, you got the name of your device. And of course, you can do factory reset if you need to. And then, excuse me, feedback. You can go reach out to Sennheiser, give them feedback on the app or the devices. Then, of course, here is your tiles. These are the thing. These are the tiles that you see on the main screen here. All these here. You can turn them off and on. If you don't want them on the main screen, you can go ahead and turn them off, like zones. Where is that? I turned off zones. So now we go back out here. Sound zones is gone. All right. As you can see, it is no longer available. All right. So we'll go. I like to keep that on. And then, of course, if you want them on, you can turn them back on. All right. And then, of course, if you go in here under Discover, this will lead you in where you can go ahead and take a look at other devices and products that Sennheiser offers. Okay. And that is a quick run through of the Sennheiser control app for the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out, and we'll get up to the X9s and go through the Audio-Technica app for those. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. As you can see, we got the X9s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. Of course, I'm connected. Come on now. That sometimes that Google Fast Pair drives me crazy. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get in. We ain't worry about that right now. All right, so what we got, as you can see, let me grab my pointer. You got the name of the earbuds here at the top. You got the picture of the earbuds. You got your battery levels for both left and right, your codec version that is using, your equalizer, noise canceling options. These are all quick reference options. Of course, you got your volume slider here at the bottom where you can slide back and forth. And of course, you got your play controls. So we can, if we tap up on that, you got, it'll give you the full branch. It'll give you the name of the audio that you're listening to. You got your devices, which one is connected to, where it will audio will come from. And of course, you got your play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks down here at the bottom, and of course, your volume slider. All right. Now let's go ahead and tap on the arrow here. We can jump right into the settings. As course, you got your volume adjustment, your volume adjustment level. We already showed you that on the front. You got your codecs here, your audio codecs, so you can switch from either auto to allow you to allow the device to switch for you, or you can go ahead and say, I want to use this, each of these, one of these specifically. All right. You got aptX adaptive, aptX, and AAC on this phone. All right. And of course, then you got your ambient controls. This is for noise canceling. I have mine set for noise canceling. You can do optimize, but then you got other options you could choose as far as noise canceling. You got airplane, train, on the go, in the office, or at home. You can switch, to those if you like. You can even personalize them if you want to down here at the bottom. All right, it's a lot here, so I'm trying to get it covered real fast. So forgive me. You got your quick hear through. Basically, you could just say what type of how you want it, how strong you want it. I have mine set to neutral. You can have it set to really strong, which will allow a lot of ambient sound through. Then, of course, I just have mine where it lowers my volume. Where you can also have it set to where it mutes your volume altogether when you're in that quick hear through mode. We'll talk about that more in a minute. All right, of course, you got your equalizer. You do have graphic equalizer where you can make changes to it and everything. But then of course you got presets. If you drop here, you can go through all these original presets. Then you can create your own preset setting. We'll leave it at original because, like I said, we do just a driver test. Let me get that back in there. Of course, you got bass boost, clear vocals, V shape, and you got your treble enhance. But then, of course, you can create your own settings there as well. All right, and then let's move on. You got your low latency, so if you're playing games, you can go ahead and turn that on. I'd usually turn that on for, you can use it for games. I use it for movies too. It helps there as far as latency between when listening and watching people's lips and listening to what they're saying. All right. Now, of course, you got your left and right balance adjustment where you can adjust the volume for either your left earbud or right earbud. Now, that's good if you have problems with hearing in one ear and not the other. You can adjust it so that way you're getting equal amount of sound from both of them. This is a great feature in the app. You don't see that too often and hardly ever in apps for earbuds. So that's a very good feature to have. And of course, you have your side tone here. I have that turned on. It allows you to hear your own voice when you have both earbuds in and you're on a phone call. That way you don't sound like you're yelling. And then of course you got the 360 reality audio, which is the same thing that the Sony earbuds use. Uh, it will give you that spatial audio feature, but it's tied into certain services. You have to I guess register and use certain streaming services in order to use a 360 reality to get that spatial audio feel That's why I did not mention it in features, because some people don't use it. I don't use it. I just wish that they will offer that spatial audio feature for when, no matter what you're doing, like the One More Arrows and the Liberty 4s from Soundcore. All right. So that is a quick walkthrough of the app for the ATX, or excuse me, the ATH-TWX9s. The Audio-Technica Connect app is what it's called. That's a lot to be said there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a mic test for both of these earbuds, and then follow with a sound test. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we're back in. We got the Momentum 3s back and paired up. Let's go ahead and dive quickly into their app just to make sure that everything is set the way we want it. All right, so that way we are only testing. Let's go into the equalizer. All right, we see everything zeroed out. So we're only testing how the driver sound right out of the box, no EQ settings or anything like that. All right, we have noise canceling turned on, so we're getting full sound. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some music. We're gonna go into title and go in here. All right, let's go ahead and try that. Let's tap in here, see what I got on my playlist. All right, first up, let's go ahead and get into let's do some Lenny Kravitz. We're gonna bust Lenny out real quick. Let's go. Let's turn it up to where I like it. All right. All right. Again, you're getting that really good surround sound. You're getting that good sound stage. Man, it's just really good right out of the box, man. The bass is there. You feel everything. Vocals are really clear. It just sounds really good. You get that wide open area, wide open sound stage. Like if there's instruments on your left, you hear them on your left. On the right, you hear them on the right. In front of you, you feel like he's like right in front of you singing. It's just really good sound. It's really, really good sound there. Very impressive with that. I like it a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and switch it up a little bit. We're gonna go in and you know what? Let's go ahead and do Run's House. Yes, we're gonna do Run's House on the next one. Let's go. I want to hear that 808 hit. Woo! Okay, yeah, that 808 just bangs, man. Oh man, this just sounds really good. Just nice bass. Vocals are crystal clear. And that bass just hits. I mean, it just sounds really good. Man, we're talking top level when you deal with these earbuds. Man, they just sound really, really good. Definitely a reason why these are in my top three favorite earbuds to listen to. All the out of all the ones I have, like I said, we're dealing, one of my big boy earbuds at this point just sounds really, really good. The bass thump is there. The vocals are crystal clear. Uh, just really good overall surround sound. Let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into home again. Where is he at? Did I add him on here? Apparently not. So let's go ahead and actually, there he is. There he is, going home. All right, Kenny G. Let's go. Okay. Again, nice warm sound. Very clear. Very clear. Nothing sounds muffled at all. Just a really nice sound. I'm sorry, I just got lost in it a little bit there. Sorry for that. Everything's just so crisp, so clear. The lead saxophone is so sharp. Even when he hit that high note, it's so sharp. Man, these are just great earbuds to listen to, man. Uh, they just sound so good. All right, I'm going to leave my overalls obviously to the my final thoughts, but again, just a nice wide open sound stage. Uh, Sound separation was great with the instruments. Everything was just crystal clear and crisp. Just chef's kiss when it comes to these. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get these switched out, and we're gonna have the X9s go through the sound test. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the X9s already paired up. Let's go ahead and jump into their app just to make sure everything is as we want it to be. All right, I ain't worried about the product locator right now. Stop bothering me. All right, so let's go ahead into the equalizer. As you can see, everything is zeroed out. So we're only testing the driver, how they sound right out of the box. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into some music here. I don't know if I got rid of it or not. All right. Here we go. All right. First up, Lenny Kravitz. Let's get it. All right. We're back where we at. Okay. Again, you got nice mids and treble, very clear audio lyrics, excuse me, vocals. Listen at me. All right. Again, but naturally the bass is suppressed a little bit. But other than that, these guys are crystal clear. Just a great sound. They sound really good. And I mean, man, just crystal clear. They're very impressive with their mids and treble. It's just that naturally the bass is kind of suppressed in this song. Let's go ahead and switch over to Run's House real quick. I want to see how the 808 drops. It just all right. Here we go. All right, it hits, but it doesn't punch. It's it's like suppressed again. This that is the only hang up with these. Other than that, they are sound exquisite. Of course, with the EQ, you can go ahead and make that adjustment and change all that. But man, they sound crystal clear and they're nice and loud. You got good volume, but it's just the bass is they they kind of remind me of the how the excuse me, the BO play EQs, or not EQs, but the EXs started out. Where they had the great sound, but the bass naturally was missing. And then once did that update to the EXs, that bass came in, and now they're definitely something to be reckoned with. All right, so But again, these have such clear, crystal clear vocals, and the treble is sharp, mid range is sharp. It just sounds really good. I just wish naturally the bass met them at that level. Like I think if you had to put them on levels, I think the mids and treble are here, your bass is here, or maybe even here naturally. And now I just want them to be right here. If they were right here with them naturally without using the EQ, I might have a new number one. But all right, being at that's where they at right now. We're gonna go ahead and get into going home. Let's see how that sounds. Again, these sound really good. They just don't have the bass is suppressed a little bit. It's suppressed. I ain't gonna say a little bit. It's suppressed, but everything else is just sharp, just crisp. And that lead saxophone on here, these things are impressive, man. I, despite the bass, they are very impressive, man. Very, these sound really good. I it's just that bass, and they sound so good. This sounds so good. Let me get some more. Oh, that's I love that song too. On top of it, but if they just had that bass, that naturally, they would definitely be in my top five, if not my top three. Oh, these sound so good. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let me go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on this Gauntlet Series challenge for the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9s and their opponent, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Both of them have excellent, excellent sound when it comes to mids and treble, when it comes to vocals. Everything is crystal clear. It's just naturally the bass is lacking with the X9s, although everything else is just sharp. And like I said earlier, if these naturally had the bass, if the bass naturally matched or was level or equal to the mids and treble without the EQ, without the EQ, this is what I'm talking about. All right, they would definitely be in my top three. Definitely. No questions asked. They would definitely be in my top three. Somebody would be bumped out of my top three easily. These sound fantastic. I just wish naturally the bass uh met was at the same level as the mids and treble, because he got that it's just so sharp. The it's just it's just nerve wracking. It drives me crazy because, like I said, it's the same thing that happened with the EXs from Bang& and Olufsen, the Beal Play EXs. They had they had uh the good sound with the mids and treble, but the bass was not there at the beginning, and then of course the update, and now they're starting to live up to their potential. All right, so hopefully uh there will be an update to these guys which will improve on the bass, the natural bass of the earbuds, that will unlock that and let that come through, because the bass sounds good naturally without EQ. Could you imagine how they sound when you add your own EQ touch to them? They would sound incredible. Just like the Momentum 3s, they have that some of the best overall sound. Like everything works together. The bass, mids, treble, all of it works together and it sounds so good. Everything is at is one to one. No one is suppressed. No audio is no I guess I'm not say audio, but no section is suppressed uh to the advantage of another one. Say for instance, like there is no the bass doesn't is not suppressed to give you more of a mids and treble or vice versa. Everybody is level and it makes it sound fantastic overall. Um Definitely one reason why this is like one of my top two earbuds. These guys, if they get that bass right, these would be in my top three. So as of right now, I'm still waiting on one more to get here. And then I want to run that through. And then I'm more likely will be revising my top 10 before the end of the year. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, now if I had to go and pick one that I have to if I had to choose between these two, I have to go with the Momentum threes because the bass is there and it punches and it's just a really good sound. But I tell you what, I would definitely go with these, but these would be in my pocket. These would be somewhere like if these die, I'm going to grab these because I can always go in and change my EQ. If I had these two, I can always EQ these and make them sound how I want. But if I had only one to choose from, I would have to go with the Momentum threes on this one. Um, it's they're just better overall sound when it comes to between these two. But please do not sleep on these. Now I know Audio Technica has had issues with earbuds in the past, not reaching the potential that they say they want them to be. But these guys are it. I think these guys are their home run. Uh, as far as when you go into looks, the aesthetics of it all, they're up there. Very nice, very classy looking. But the sound is good. I just that natural bass needs to come through. They need to do something with a firmware update to unlock that natural bass. All right, I understand. Yeah, like I said, and I understand you got an EQ, you can make that adjustment, but to imagine how good they would sound if the bass was unlocked and it was really thumping and you add your EQ adjustment to it. I know I've said that before. I just want to say that again, but man, these are both of them are really good. This was a real fun head to head. I hope you guys like it. If you did, leave a like in the just go ahead and click the like for me. And then if you want to continue to join me on these journeys where I do these Gauntlet series, where I do the unboxings, I do the updates. Uh, Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified. That way you're notified when I drop videos. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ron on Tech. I usually put out something there to let you guys know when like the Gauntlet series is about to start or unboxing is about to unboxing videos about to post or anything like that. So again, I like to thank you guys for coming out and checking your boy out. This was a great head to head. I can't wait for the next one, and I hope you can't wait either. I'll check you on the next one.